In chemistry, alcohol is an organic compound that carries at least one hydroxyl functional group. Secondary and tertiary alcohols. The suffix "-ol" appears in the IUPAC chemical name of all substances where the hydroxyl group is the functional group with the highest priority. When a higher priority group is present in the compound, the prefix hydroxy is used in its IUPAC name. The suffix "-ol" in non-IUPAC names also typically indicates that the substance is an alcohol. However, many substances that contain hydroxyl functional groups have names which include neither the suffix "-ol" nor the prefix hydroxy. The inflammable nature of the exhalations of wine was already known to ancient natural philosophers, such as Aristotle. However, this did not immediately lead to the isolation of alcohol, even despite the development of more advanced distillation techniques in 2nd and 3rd century Roman Egypt. An important recognition, first found in one of the writings attributed to Jabir ibn Hayyan, and in the 28th book of Al-Zarawi's by distilling wine with salt, started to appear in a number of Latin works, and by the end of the 13th century it had become a widely known substance among Western European chemists. Its medicinal properties were studied by Arnald of Villanova. The word alcohol is from the Arabic kol, a powder used as an eyeliner. Al is the Arabic definite article, equivalent to the in English. Alcohol was originally used for the very fine powder produced by the sublimation of the natural mineral stibnite to form antimony trisulfide, antimony 3-sulfide. It was considered to be the essence or spirit of this mineral. It was used as an antiseptic, eyeliner, and cosmetic. The meaning of alcohol was extended to distilled substances in general, and then narrowed to ethanol, when spirits was a synonym for hard liquor. Bartholomew Treyron, in his 1543 translation of John of Vigo, introduces the word as a term used by barbarous authors for fine powder. Vigo wrote, "The barbarous octuors use alcohol, or alcohol, for most fine powder." The 1657 Lexicon Chimicum, by William Johnson, glosses the word as antimonium sive stibium. By extension, the word came to refer to any fluid obtained by distillation, including alcohol of wine, the distilled essence of wine, Libavius in alchymia in the 18th century, and was extended to the class of substances so called as alcohols in modern chemistry after 1850. The term ethanol was invented in 1892, blending ethane with the -ol ending of alcohol, which was generalized as a libfix. IUPAC nomenclature is used in scientific publications and where precise identification of the substance is important, especially in cases where the relative complexity of the molecule does not make such a systematic name unwieldy. In naming simple alcohols, the name of the alkane chain loses the terminal a and adds the suffix -ol, e.g., as in ethanol, from the alkane chain name, ethane. When necessary, the position of the hydroxyl group is indicated by a number between the alkane name and the -ol. PROPAN1 -ol for CH3CH2CH2OH. PROPAN2 -ol for CH3CH2OH. In cases where the O functional group is bonded to an sp2 carbon on an aromatic ring, the molecule is known as a phenol, and is named using the IUPAC rules for naming phenols. In other less formal contexts, an alcohol is often called with the name of the corresponding alkyl group followed by the word alcohol, e.g., methyl alcohol, ethyl alcohol. Propyl alcohol may be N-propyl alcohol or isopropyl alcohol, depending on whether the hydroxyl group is bonded to the end or middle carbon on the straight propane chain, as described under systematic naming. If another group on the molecule takes priority, the alcohol moiety is often indicated using the hydroxy prefix. Alcohols are then classified into primary, secondary. The primary alcohols have general formulas RCH2OH. The simplest primary alcohol is methanol, for which each of R and R is CH3. In these shorthands, R and R represent substituents, alkyl or other attached, generally organic groups. In archaic nomenclature, Alcohols can be named as derivatives of methanol using carbonyl as the ending. For instance, 3-COH can be named trimethylcarbonyl. Alcohols have a long history of myriad uses. For simple mono-alcohols, which is the focus on this article, the following are most important industrial alcohols. Methanol is the most common industrial alcohol, with about 12 million tons, produced in 1980. The combined capacity of the other alcohols is about the same, distributed roughly equally. With respect to acute toxicity, simple alcohols have low acute toxicities. Doses of several milliliters are tolerated. For pentanols, hexanols, octanols and longer alcohols, LD50 range from 2 to 5 grams per kilogram. Methanol and ethanol are less acutely toxic. All alcohols are mild skin irritants. The metabolism of methanol is affected by the presence of ethanol, which has a higher affinity for Li.